All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
And when Samonepa was not talking, who was talking when people are getting killed? What I'm telling you is that any day they mention Biafra Liberation Army, they have validated our fight. And that is what they are avoiding. But the question is, how long will they avoid mentioning Biafra Liberation Army? How long will they avoid mentioning Biafra Defense Forces? This 1 month lockdown of Biafra institution will force them to mention them. Because the Biafra Army will come out in the name of Biafra Army and nothing else. And that's where we are going. We will bring them by force. And they will announce the Biafra Liberation Army in the street of Biafra land. So that is the reason. They will never ever mention it, not even to talk about what we are posting, and they should, No. Once they mention, and I was waiting for the so-called president, the drug lord, to mention my name. That day, he will begin to go down. And he has avoided it. He don't want to mention my name. And I'm waiting for the day he will do so. The native doctor have actually instructed them not to mention my name. None of these people mentions my name anywhere. They can never mention my name. Is like holy water. The only thing they will say is that idiot, that criminal, that terrorist, that guy. They can never mention my name anywhere. I want you to take note of what I'm saying. The only person that have summoned courage to mention my name is Musa. But the president, from Hope down to the lowest, they can never mention my name. Because any day they mention my name, fire will run through their vein. So they don't. They avoid that name. But you know what? In this 1 month sit at home lockdown of the Nigeria institution in Biafra land, we will show them. That name will be forced out of their mouth. And let me tell you, I want everybody to be very observant. You see, we are not locking Biafra land down. We are not asking people not to, to sit at home. But you see, people are going to sit at home. There's going to be a lot of confusion. But they must know that this particular lockdown of Nigerian institution has nothing to do with them, and it is not civil disobedience. It is going to be enforced, making sure that the legitimization of a terrorist state and terrorist entity called Nigeria within Biafra land is taken to the next level, and we are testing them during that time. But I know Biafra people will even comply, even when the exercise has nothing to do with them. That is to show you the level we have gone in the awareness for Biafra liberation. Our people are ready to do anything to exit Nigeria. And that is the success we have recorded. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. I've searched for the interview. I don't know if Sonny have gotten it. Sonny, did you
let's play. Let's play. You can imagine if this continues for so long. The armed forces and the entire military of the security agencies will not stand by and see that to continue. So
start with the question of Jide. When Jide asked question, because Jide asked that question, people are getting killed in Southeast. I want you to start from there.
Ralph, can I play it from here, please?
Okay, you can play it.
Play.
How about play it, please?
And then externally, we have external people that equally support them. The issue of IPOP. There's a lot of funding that comes in there. Yes. Are you worried? Because you know
this is not the one I'm talking about.
On the same platform, IPOP.
Come on, mute it. Mute. PM said it's not that one.
This is not the one I'm talking about. This is where he said that he's worried. I'm talking about the one Jide, the big stomach idiot, that always talk nonsense. Jide asked him that people were getting killed, that the military are getting killed in the Southeast. And then I posted it just a few weeks ago. So, Sonny, the one you were playing, is it the one that...
Yeah, I've gotten it.
Okay.
Southeast. We have a peculiar threat in the Southeast. Some people insisting that no one should go to work on Mondays, and they've been killing soldiers.
All right, stop there. You hear that? They have been killing soldiers. They are not soldiers, they are terrorists. But did you hear that? They have been killing soldiers. Now ask yourself, have you ever heard in any news media in Nigeria that soldiers are getting killed in the southeast? Now, let it roll. Let it roll.
How do you assess the security situation in the southeast relative to the capacity of the armed forces? Yeah, you know, the southeast has its own challenges because of, again, the nature of the terrain. The terrain plays better role. You know, it's thickly forested. So at first somebody comes and then you just be passing by and then you, so it makes it a bit more difficult. Even with your air, in fact, it makes it difficult more with air. Even when you fly abroad ahead, you hardly can see anything. So that makes it extremely so we to fine-tune the training of the troops there to jungle warfare. And jungle warfare has different challenges.
Pause it. Did you hear that? They have changed the warfare in Biafra land to jungle warfare. I want everybody to listen. These are the people who tell you that Samanapa is killing soldiers. These are the people who tell you that soldiers are being killed in Southeast. They are just confirming to you that they are in what they call jungle warfare. Do you know where the jungle warfare was fought in the past? America and Vietnamese War. That was the most brutal jungle warfare in the history of humankind. Today, a chief of army staff is on a national television or a television and was answering questions confirming the war that the Biafra people are defending themselves. And he said it's a jungle warfare. That was a place he said asymmetric warfare. Now, Biafra Defense Forces are killing these terrorists in our land, but they are not reporting it. When he said that soldiers are getting killed in the southeast, did you see Musa? Did you hear Musa debunking it? Now, I want you to start afresh, please. Start afresh from the beginning. Musa did not debunk it.
Southeast, we have a peculiar threat in the southeast. Some people insisting that no one should go to work on Mondays, and they've been killing soldiers, especially. How do you assess the security situation in the southeast relative to the capacity of the armed forces? Yeah, you know, the southeast has its own challenges because of, again, the nature of the terrain. The terrain plays better role. You know, it's thickly forested. So at first somebody comes and then you just be passing by and then so it makes it a bit more difficult. Even with your air, in fact, it makes it difficult more with air. Even when you fly abroad ahead, you hardly can see anything. So that makes it extremely so we to fine-tune the training of the troops there to jungle warfare. And jungle warfare has its own different challenges because you cannot use a lot of equipment they're using. You have to go fully dismounted. And because again, those are their own areas, a lot of advantages they have that they've built up within. But we are getting so much successes are really very encouraging.
All right, cut it there. That is the Chief of Defense Staff of Nigeria, the commander of terrorists, lamenting how difficult it is to fight the Biafra Liberation Army, that they have advantage over their own territory. Of course, it is our terrain. You can't expect to come to our land and defeat us. Not impossible. That is why we dictate how we fight you. So anybody waiting for Samanapa to come to Nigeria, you are an idiot. I will stay here and defeat you in your Nigeria. And that's why when the man asked him about the killing of the terrorists called soldiers, he didn't debunk it. He did not even say, okay, let me correct you. Well, there are no soldiers, because he knows they are dying in hundreds, if not thousands. Sometimes they push 2,000 to the southeast, all of them gone. We started from the Asari terrorist group. We killed them. All of them were littered in the forests. All of the Asari terrorist group that he was bragging about, that we eliminated all of them in Biafra land. They died in our land. Today, is this still bragging about? I want you to ask, to go to social media. Do you still see Asari bragging of having security? You don't have anything anymore. All these bragging were neutralized in our land, and we are still waiting for more mercenaries to come. So what I'm trying to say is that this war is ongoing. They have not reported it. They don't want to acknowledge the power and the resistance of the Biafra Liberation Army. That Biafra Army is not what they will never ever mention. And that's why they are running mad. They still to say Onongome is Onongome Biafra. Our Biafra Army is Biafra Army. And we're not hiding. And we are defending our land. But I don't want to acknowledge them. Because any day they do, that is the beginning of Biafra. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, formidable Obato Die. our capable Prime Minister. We are so blessed. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, Airborne. Mazi 555. Is that all you've got? Okay, I think that's all. All right, very quickly, please bring your question. Chukwumeze, please unmute yourself. Chukwumeze, no, you are not ready to unmute yourself now. I see that.
To make their choice. We have given the Biafrans opportunity, create that opportunity for them to vote in the self-referendum, and we have done what many nations could not do. So Finland can never, ever, ever go against their own law and constitution. I don't need to go into discussion of this Finland. Let them just run around it tomorrow. If I commit crime in Finland, Finland will hold me responsible for the crime I commit in Finland. And I know what I'm doing, and I know when I've crossed the line, and I will never cross the line in Finland. I respect Finland. Finland is my country that have given me everything I need, and I want to replicate what I have gotten from Finland in Biafra land and give them life. That's what I'm fighting for. So anybody that is talking about me or Finland doing anything to me or anything like that is just living in a delusional state. You people don't know the law of Finland. You don't know the kind of treaty Finland doesn't have any treaty with any country. I don't need to go into that. But the fact is that if I commit crime in Finland, against Finland, then I will face the law. But I'm not committing any crime in Finland. I'm defending my people, lecturing Biafra people on a way to defend themselves. And as a Biafra government in exile, the minister of the Biafra, Prime Minister of the Biafra government in exile, I am fighting in accordance with international law and norms. So I know and that's why I'm getting mad in doing what I'm doing against the Nigeria terrorist state. And I will continue to increase the tempo. I will continue to make sure I solicit for support to be able to fund the Biafra Defense Forces and arm them to the teeth. That is the only thing they need now is your arms and nothing else. Thank you.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. Thank you, Kama Israel. Thank you. All right, we move. It's me again. Unmute yourself, please.
Good evening, House. And good evening, PM. Thank you for this opportunity. Now, you once said, PM, that you set down condition of stopping or ending this sit at home, because we are looking at 1 month long sit at home. And this time is targeted on government offices, Nigerian presence in Biafra land. But you won't set a condition for stopping this sit at home. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your pivot point. Should I say pivoter in that your condition? One of them said that if they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 1, and you have meeting with him one-on-one, then if they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will stop the sit at home. Secondly, you must have meeting one-on-one to sustain your stopping of sit at home. But you didn't give timeline, because given how things are going on, December is by the corner. Does this your demand has a timeline? Does it have longevity, or it is permanently open? Because the people which can come up tomorrow and say, okay, you have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you have your meeting with him one-on-one anywhere in the world that you may demand, they might reach out to that demand very close to your December 2nd declaration. So do you have a timeline, or it is a white card? Thank you for now.
You should have known that. Okay, go ahead, Pierre.
It is not giving monkey cup to drink that matters. So are you going to collect it back? A man that invited people to come for child dedication, don't tell the stories of how the woman or the wife got pregnant. I don't know whether this what I'm saying is making any sense.
Too much sense, sir. Too much sense.
So let them release him. And of course, we gave Nigeria from 28th of November to withdraw every Nigeria presence in the terrorist army uniform police from Biafra land. From now to 28th of November. After that, they will begin to kiss dust in a different level.
Okay,
Awesome.
one Senator Sani, Shehu Sani, once invited you to ECOWAS head of state meeting, and your response to him was savage. And from your response, you are not interested in ECOWAS. And in recent days, we have seen Mali and Burkina Faso and I think Chad pulling off from this same ECOWAS. Does Biafran government in exile have plan to follow suit, or do they have their own plan?
We have our own plan. We recognize those who recognize us. We despise those who despise us.
Okay. On the issue of referendum, we've had so many opinions about referendum. And everybody understood that referendum is good and it should be done. But formally, we depend on our senators in the Eastern region or in Biafran region to activate this referendum. Now that this technology give you the opportunity to carry out this...
Please address them properly. Defunct senators. Because we have given the vote of no confidence on them long time ago. And as you can see, that doesn't represent anybody in Biafra land. They can't even go to Biafra land on Mondays. That is a vote of no confidence on its own. If there are senators representing their people and they are from Biafra land, they should visit Biafra land on Mondays. Right?
Of course.
They cannot visit on Monday, which means they don't have control over the people and they have no legitimacy over Biafra land. So they are defunct senators. And their voices doesn't matter and it doesn't count.
Okay, in this situation where this referendum has been carried out, we have so many audit companies, so many, like one of the authenticity of this referendum is Google. And even Google has denied, according to you, over 5%, which should be surmounting in millions of people due to one or two mistakes in registration. So, this referendum that happened...
That is the reason we adopted the physical voting, where people will come physically in their polling unit, write their name, cast their vote, and have them registered in the voting registry. And from there, we have recorded millions of Biafrans. So the exercise is happening not just online, because we have the backlash on the online voting, and now it is physical voting. And the evidence of the videos and voting are all over social media. We are documenting everything. So every Biafran must watch, like the ORB reported, keep an eye on Biafra self-referendum. It is from the United Kingdom, an independent research institution, not us. So everybody must keep an eye on the Biafra self-referendum. And the thing is that we are not expecting them. If you read that particular article, you understand that they said there are two ways to this whole Biafra thing. Either Nigeria will issue a political statement on the self-referendum, or will engage them militarily. That is the two options that is there. And either one, we are going with any of them. If they choose to go politically and solve the escalation of the problem, we are good for it. If they choose to go military, we're already in the military confrontation for the past 2 years. So the only thing we're going to do is to step up our game by making sure that Nigeria doesn't have any existing barrack in Biafra land. Police station in Biafra land will be decimated that is the next phase one. You people don't know what is coming. So I just pity those who come to kill our people in our land because they will not live to tell the story. This is not a Biafra-Nigeria war.
PM, you have preempted my questions and you've answered, and keep an eye on Biafra referendum. It's a very big statement that I want to hear from you.
One more question, please. One more question, just one more, and then we'll have other hands up. It's fine, just one.
You mean from me, right?
Yes, from you. It's me again.
I say he has preempted.
Okay, thank you. That means you're done with the questions.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. It's me again.
And just me. It's just me. Is it? It's me or just me? Which one is it?
It's me again.
It's me again. Okay. I remember. You know how we started. Sometimes I remember you. I would just be lying down, and I remember you, and I would be laughing. I would I would be laughing very loud. So can you bring him back?
Okay, it's me again. You need to come back. You need to get back here. Where are you? Get back in here, please. I need to see you to be able to get you back. It's me again. You need to request again, so I'll get you back.
Okay, because sometimes I will remember him, and when I remember him, I will be laughing loud alone. The reason is that I know how he used to tackle me in the beginning. Can you bring him back? I want to hear.
I need to see him. So if you see him before me, can you bring him back? I can't see him.
I can see him.
Okay.
Bring him back.
Okay, I've seen him. Okay.
All right. So I remember that he used to, this guy used to attack me just like, he don't even want to hear anything. he don't even want to hear anything. He's just fighting for problem. Like, even when there is nothing, he want to manufacture something. So one day he started confessing, I say, yes, of course I know that, you always attack me. And he said that he has done everything to know whether I can fall for the trap. And then every time I continue to skate through it. So that's when I remember that statement, I remember his face. I'll be laughing alone. I'll say, this is Biafra struggle. When the person does see it's me again. You remember, right?
Yeah, PM, so many water have gone under the bridge. And the truth of the matter is that you know my house in the village. You know where I come from. And we don't talk too much. So many water. As I'm talking to you, I cannot repost what you post on Twitter. They started threatening me, and you know where I am. You know where at a time you advised me to guide my identity jealously. You know where I am. You know my name. You know my surname. So they started tracing me. I went around out of Twitter, out of space, and I discovered where all these things were coming from. And yes, always they ban and shadow ban me. And so many water, like I said. I will use the other account, that's my real name, to talk to you, sir. So, and meanwhile,
it's part of the history that we are going to talk about, because a lot have happened, and this is where we are today. And after all that went wrong.
Meanwhile, I'm still watching out for mistakes, sir. Make no mistake.
You're still watching out. You can watch till the kingdom come.
Wow. Awesome. All right. Everyone, we move. We have our media.